Today is November the 21st, 2025. I wanted to show you something about the Collins S-Line stuff. Well, I'm going to start before I even unpack it. This is the way I store my equipment when it's not in use. I don't store it like this for 40 years in a closet or a barn or anything like that. But I do this with all of my nice equipment. These are just little zipper bags, pretty inexpensive. And you can see, I'm not going to show you every tiny bit of this. Some cables that are necessary, but these bags are really nice. Okay, well, I might just be able to keep going here because it's not going to be a long video. But I'm going to bet that 99.9% of all Collins radio owners that have owned the S-Line stuff. How do you pull this thing out? Well, I'll tell you how you don't pull it out. You don't take this screw and this screw out. I bet you everybody has at one time or another. I really don't have to show you all of it. But actually the screws that you take out are this one. Let's make sure I can see it in the camera, and this one. You take those two screws out. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. Yeah, okay. It's not going to be as long as I can find a open this thing. Of course, that lid's always kind of a nuisance, but look, when you take these out, see, they're captured. You know, there's a nut underneath it. These on the end, yeah, you remove these two screws. If you do remove these two screws, you know that there's a washer and a nut on the bottom that's just almost impossible to get back on. But once you take those two out, then of course you turn it over. I'm using something light here, and you take these four out. I'll go ahead and take them out. Whoops. Alright, let's see if I can do this without destroying it while making a video. That one comes out. Those are the two tall ones that hold it up. You could buy these. These proper feet off the internet from several people to keep your equipment looking really nice. Okay, I just want to show you how it actually comes out. Come on now. There we go. Okay, now let's see, what do? We turn it back over. Let's see, there's none in the back, is there? Nope, there's none in the back, not on this one. This is the 32S1 transmitter. Well, this lid, and then you pull this thing out. How does it come out? I know this works. It's just a little bit less intuitive than it seems. Yeah, see, it can't come that way. How does this darn thing work now? Maybe it's got to pull like this. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Sorry, see? We all want to pull on what makes sense. Okay, now you can see. See how it comes out? That's how it comes out. Hard to do this with the camera nearby that I'm about to trip over. But anyway, I probably don't have to pull it all the way up, but I'm going to now. There it is. That's how you get it out. And once again, you'll see that these two are still intact. As a matter of fact, if this is not mated up properly right here, now's the time. That one might not be. Now's the time to loosen them and push the sides in and retighten them. Because now you can see. Now you can get to the bottom of it and put that washer and nut back on. How about that? That's really all that needs to be said. That's how you pull it apart the proper way. Hope this helps somebody. I'd be interested to see how many people have done it the wrong way. I've had these. I bought this stuff used around 1982. Amazing stuff. I've had to repair it a couple of times. This one ended up with a bad capacitor on a screen at one time. I don't remember where exactly it was. And I also had to replace this. The the mechanical filter, it went bad and became intermittent. You can see I've got notes and stuff in there, and I did a lot of work trying to fix that thing. It was hard to fix because it was so intermittent. But that's not what this is about. This one's working beautifully. Put new electrolytic capacitors in it right there. You can still buy all that. I think they're worth fixing and keeping up. But at least you'll know how now to properly get it out of the case. Stay safe, my friends, and thanks for watching.